What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are heading to Dothan, Alabama, and we are picking up a new zero turn. As you guys know, we got the new property right around 10 acres, basically Panama City. I mean, it's right there. It's like 6 miles away. So we need a little bit bigger equipment. So I brought my Aaron's 52-inch zero turn over there, and it's just not built for that. It's too bumpy. It doesn't have suspension. So I made the decision to look for a new, like, commercial grade zero turn that has some sort of suspension or suspension seat. And the Bad Boy Maverick HD actually has both. It's got front and rear suspension and a like really comfy suspension seat, kind of just built for this property. I think Bad Boy makes probably the best bang for your buck mower. You know, there's gonna be people that say this brand's better than others. Like, there's a lot of people, they stick with their brands, but I do know it's one of the best-selling mowers in the country. I think just because you get so much for the money. I mean, the equivalent, I'll go over this when I get it, by the way. All right, guys, we got a new Bad Boy Maverick HD. Just picked it up here at Southern Outdoor Solutions in Dothan, Alabama. Let's go get this sucker home. It's a terrible day. I'm just kidding. It's just really nasty out. What is up, guys? We are back at the house. This is actually a couple days later, actually a few days later. I actually mowed with this. I think it's about to start raining, which is just beautiful. Kind of give you guys my first thoughts, my first like impression of this thing. I did a lot of research on zero turns and kind of my situation. You know, we have about 4.5, maybe 5 acres cleared. So a residential style mower probably wouldn't handle it really well. And I brought our 52-inch Aaron's zero turn that I do the warehouse with, and that's maybe like, not quite an acre, but you know, maybe like half an acre. And it does that just fine. It takes maybe 45 minutes to do it. I brought it here about a week ago, because it was getting a little bit long here, and I was like, you know what, I'll try it here. So as soon as I pulled it off the trailer to drive it over here to the driveway, it doesn't have any suspension or any like fancy seat on it, so it was really rough. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look for that new zero turn I've been researching, and so found one. You guys already seen it. We got it at Southern Outdoor Solutions in Dothan. They were awesome to work with, and we got it here. So now we're gonna head on to the back of the property. I'll give you my thoughts on it so far. Only got about 3 hours on it, so I can't go too crazy with a review, but I will do follow-up videos, of course, the more I use it. And yeah, so let's go ahead, head on back there, and I will see you guys there. All right, guys, so here it is, the 2025 Maverick HD from Bad Boy. I did a lot of research. Are there better ones out there? Probably. Are they much more expensive? Yes. Yes, there's great brands out there that are, you know, $20,000, $30,000. I didn't need something like that for this size property. I think this thing is perfect for our 10 acres here. It's about 4.5 or so cleared, maybe 5.5 uncleared. So this size is perfect. It's 60-inch deck. I went with the Kawasaki FX series engine, so it's a commercial engine. This thing is full commercial. Now, it's more of like the entry-level commercial, but it is commercial. Just the way it's built. It's got a 7-gauge deck. I mean, it is very, very beefy. It's built like a tank, especially for this price range. It is very hard to beat. But what really set it apart at the price range, I would say, is the Easy Ride suspension, which is like these bushing style independent front suspension. It's got it in the rear as well. It's got these ZT 3400 transaxles, which are pretty beefy, especially for this price point. Definitely commercial grade. It's a well-built machine. I think the main reason I got it was the bang for the buck. And it looks cool. It looks really cool. And as far as like for the money, it is very, very hard to beat. I don't think there is another mower out there that you can beat for this price. It's a suspension seat. That's like I think an $800 to $1,000 seat. The ease of working on it. I mean, look at like just this to get to the spindles and pulleys and all that. The belts, so simple. It's got a 13-gallon fuel tank. Well, actually, it's got 2 fuel tanks, 2 6.5-gallon fuel tanks. You can see there's one fill there, and the other one's right there. Obviously, this big canister-style filtration. One of the main reasons these engines die is bad, air filtration. And so that is super important on a commercial application that gets a lot of use. Tires are super beefy. The 3 hours I used it, they didn't really tear up anything. They look like they would probably tear something up. They were pretty good for me. The front yard of the property is a little bit prettier than back here, and it did just fine. Obviously, it's got the old ROPS, the rollover protection. I don't really need those up at this property. Now, if I was getting way closer to like the pond, I would say that'd be a little bit more important. But I ride with them down. I'll probably end up getting like one of those like canopy systems with like the fans in them that shoot down at you. I might get something like that, like a cool top, I think they call it. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, that's, as far as I know, there's not many that can compete with this for the price point with all the equipment you get with it. And so, like I said, I did a lot of research. There was nothing really to compare it to. Yeah, there's nothing really to compare it to in the price range. And so that's why I went with it. Again, got the Kawasaki. I have a Kawasaki on my other zero turn. That's not a commercial one. And it has been flawless. It's never let me down. Always starts up. So I went with Kawasaki. There is a higher horsepower option and fuel injected option, Vanguard and Kohler. The Vanguard, I believe, is 28 horsepower, and the Kohler, I think, is 26. So this is a little bit less horsepower, but I'll tell you right now, nothing's beating the Kawasaki, especially the FX series. These things are pretty much bulletproof. Now, the other ones are a little more horsepower, and fuel injection is nice, but I've never had an issue with these carbureted Kawasaki's. They've been awesome. But yeah, let me know down below, guys, if you have any experience with Bad Boy. Let me know. I want to hear all your guys' opinion on it. So far, so good for me. All the reviews I've read, people love them. They have a pretty good sized following on like Facebook and stuff. So people do love these things. I think they look probably the best out of all the zero turns. Not that that really matters. You want it to function properly too, but I love it so far. Again, only 3 hours on it. Those 3 hours, it was very smooth. I don't have the best back in the world, and that's kind of why I wanted something with suspension. And so this thing, it did just fine for me. I'll tell you right now. Here, I'll show you kind of here. Let's see if I can, you can see. It's got it's kind of a weird, awkward angle. Anyways, all right guys, so obviously I didn't get paid by Bad Boy. This is just my honest first impression of this thing. And it has been pretty flawless for the 3 hours that I used it. Again, like I said, I will do a follow-up video on the next time I mow. I'll let it get pretty high so we can get a better idea of how it does in like the taller, thicker stuff. But I will say it was awesome in the 3 hours I did use it for mowing. Super, super soft suspension. Kawasaki ran great, never bogged down. Arguably the best looking mower out there, I would say. Bad Boy makes a sweet looking mower. They make tractors and everything. So Bad Boy, if you're watching this, hit me up. I know I'm just a new channel, but I'd love to work with you guys. I do love Bad Boy so far. I got nothing bad to say about them. Yeah, guys, I am super excited for the future of this channel. We have a lot of things planned here on Bertrand Acres. This is just the start of it. So if you guys are interested in following along, DIY, homesteading, pond maintenance, lawn care, log cabin maintenance, reviews of equipment, things like that, and putting things to the test back here, because we have a good bit of property back here. We can kind of put certain equipment to the test. I'm not going to put a zero turn to the test back here because I don't want to destroy it. It's not what it's built for. Maybe a bush hog, something like that. We'll see. So if that's the kind of content you guys are into, I'd highly recommend at least consider subscribing, because we have a lot of huge plans here on the property. We bought this place about 2.5 weeks ago now. We absolutely love it. We have so much room for activities out here. A lot of this, we own all of this as well. It goes pretty far back. It's 10 acres total. We have a lot of cool plans for back here. We need to get a brush hog or something back there, a mulcher, and clear out some more trails. I kind of want to put like some sort of an off-grid cabin back there, maybe. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas right now. Let me know down below in the comment section what we should do. But again, if you guys are into this kind of content, consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate it. Me and my wife, this is me and my wife's little retreat, sanctuary, I guess you could call it. And we couldn't be more happy. It's It's unbelievable. We're very blessed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys know of any other zero turn that can compete with this for the money, let me know. I'm actually curious because I did a lot of research and I couldn't find anything. So yeah, let me know down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time here on Bertrand Acres. Look forward to seeing you.